Dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel John Lewis 3D Learning. In this presentation, we are going to see 10th standard chemistry, chemical reactions, learning to read a chemical equation in words. So they would have given you in chemical formulas. We should learn to read in words. That is what is very important. Okay, the content will be, I will be explaining you for 10 chemical equations. How to convert a chemical formula equation into word equations, and then I have given you some 10 tests also, 10 chemical equations, so you can test yourself whether you are able to read them in words, and then you can test your answers also. This is what we are going to see in this presentation. Okay, first of all, the first equation is, okay, what is Mg? Mg is magnesium plus what is O2? That is oxygen. That gives MgO. What is MgO? So in which Mg is magnesium, O is oxide. Therefore this will be magnesium oxide. So in the formula we should be able to decipher into positive ion and negative ion. What is the name of the positive ion and what is the name of the negative ion? Everything. So here in MgO, so we cannot memorize simply MgO. We should be able to decipher into or divide this into positive ion and negative ion. Magnesium is positive, oxide is negative, therefore this is magnesium oxide. Okay, Mg is magnesium, O2 is oxygen, MgO is magnesium oxide. Zn, what is Zn? That is zinc plus what is CuSO4? Simply you cannot memorize CuSO4 without knowing what it is. So Cu is copper, that is positive ion. SO4 is sulfate, that is negative ion. Already we have learnt symbols and valencies of positive ion and negative ion, how to write the name of all those compounds. So here Cu is positive, SO4 is negative. See, in order to make it very clear, I have given them in different colors. Positive ion in one color and negative ion in another color. From this you can easily understand. So here we know the valency of sulfate is 2. We already know, we have learnt it. But copper is having two different valencies, 1 and 2. But how to find out here the valency of copper is 1 or 2? So I told you the valency of sulfate is 2 already, we know. But here it is Cu1, SO4 1. That means what? Copper also should be 2. Only then 2 and 2 get cancelled and we will get Cu1 and SO4 1. Therefore here the valency of copper is 2. Therefore what is the name of CuSO4? Copper 2 sulfate gives, what is that? Cu. What is Cu? Cu is copper plus, what is that? ZnSO4. Zn is positive ion, zinc. SO4 is the negative ion, sulfate. Therefore name of this compound will be zinc sulfate. See, unless you are very familiar with the symbols and valencies, this is very difficult to read the chemical equation. Simply you need to memorize the symbols and the letters and numbers. It will be meaningless to you. Since we have learnt the symbols and valencies very thoroughly and how to write the name of the compounds, now it becomes very easy to read it. Am I right? Zn is zinc and CuSO4 is copper 2 sulfate and Cu is copper and ZnSO4 is zinc sulfate. Hope you understood. We can move on to the next question. AgNO3. What is AgNO3? Ag, okay, we will see that one by one. Then KCl. K is positive ion and Cl is negative ion. Gives AgCl plus KNO3. Okay, now if you do not know what is positive ion, what is negative ion, how the compound is formed, then we cannot read it in words. You have to simply memorize the symbols and the letters and the numbers without understanding anything. Since we have learnt it very thoroughly, now it's easy to decipher the equation into words. What is Ag? Silver. What is NO3? Nitrate. We know valency of silver is 1, nitrate is 1. That is why it is Ag1, NO3 1. But 1 we need not write, therefore we got AgNO3 here. Therefore this is silver nitrate. So potassium chloride. K is potassium, Cl is chloride, therefore potassium chloride. See, already you know how to write the formula, so I don't want to explain it again and again. And what is AgCl? Ag is silver and Cl is chloride. Therefore, that is silver chloride. And what is the next one? KNO3. What is KNO3? K is potassium and NO3 is nitrate. Therefore, that is potassium nitrate. Hope you understood now how to read the equation. See, if you learn to read it in words, you have already learned symbols and valencies. Therefore, it is easy to write the equation in the form of chemical formulas. You can write on your own. You need not memorize all these things. Just remember it in words. Even in the next chapter, we will be learning how to identify the products ourselves. That also need not be memorized. There are methodologies to find out how the products are formed. For example, silver nitrate and potassium chloride. What product will form? You can guess easily. There are some rules for it that we will learn in the next chapter. Okay, the next equation is PbNO3 twice. That gives PbO plus NO2 plus O2. What is PbNO3 twice? Here Pb is lead and NO3 is nitrate. So the 2 represents what? Valency of lead. Nitrate valency is 1. Therefore, we are getting the formula PbNO3 twice. Therefore, we know by looking at the chemical formula, Pb is lead, NO3 is nitrate. Therefore, name of this compound will be lead nitrate. And using the symbols and valencies, we can convert back into lead nitrate formula. Okay, that already we have learnt. Okay, this gives PbO. What is PbO? Pb is lead, O is oxide, therefore lead oxide. Then NO2 is a gas that is known as nitrogen dioxide. N is nitrogen, there are 2 oxygens in it, therefore this gas is nitrogen dioxide, and plus O2. O2 is oxygen. Okay, so next equation. CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2. Now let us see here. What is CaCO3? Ca is calcium, CO3 is carbonate. Therefore, what is the name of this compound? Calcium carbonate. Then what is CaO? Ca is calcium, O is oxide. Therefore, CaO is calcium oxide. And what is CO2? That is carbon. 2 oxides are there. Therefore, carbon dioxide. That is a gas. Therefore, what will be the equation? Calcium carbonate gives calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Okay, let's move on to the next equation. Mg plus dilute HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. See, if you do not know the basics of symbols and valencies, you will be memorizing this equation as Mg plus dilute HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. Mg plus dilute HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. So it won't stick. There is meaning there. That is absolutely nonsense, isn't it? There is no meaning to it. We should know how to read that formula in words and how these products are formed, and everything we can understand only by learning to read it in words. Okay, so what is Mg? Magnesium. Then dilute HCl, that is hydrogen. H is hydrogen, Cl is chloride, hydrogen chloride. So hydrogen chloride commercial name is hydrochloric acid. Therefore, instead of taking hydrogen chloride, we can write it as hydrochloric acid also. So that gives MgCl2, in which Mg is magnesium and Cl is chloride. Therefore, name of this compound will be magnesium chloride plus H2 is hydrogen. Okay, so next equation. Fe plus dilute H2SO4, that gives FeSO4 plus H2. What is Fe? Fe is iron. What is H2SO4? Hydrogen is positive ion, sulfate SO4 is negative ion. Therefore, this is known as hydrogen sulfate, but its commercial name is sulfuric acid. Therefore, we can take hydrogen sulfate as sulfuric acid. That gives FeSO4. What is Fe? Iron. SO4 is sulfate. See, iron is having 2 valencies, 2 and 3. How can you find out whether the valency of iron is 2 or 3 here? See, we know sulfate valency is 2. But here it is Fe1, SO4 1. Therefore, if we interchange Fe2, SO4 2 only should come. Only then 2 and 2 get cancelled. Am I right? Therefore, here the valency of iron should be 2. Therefore, name of this compound will be iron 2 sulfate. So, we can call it iron 2 sulfate, or when the valency is lower, that is iron is having 2 valencies, 2 and 3. 2 is a lower valency. I already told you when it is having lower valency, the name should end with OUS. Therefore, instead of saying iron 2 sulfate, we can call it as ferrous sulfate. Okay, plus H2 is hydrogen. Okay, let's move on to the next equation. Cr plus concentrated H2SO4 gives Cr2SO4 thrice plus H2O plus SO2. Okay, what is Cr? Cr is chromium, we know, plus concentrated H2SO4. H is hydrogen, SO4 is sulfate, hydrogen sulfate. What I told you, hydrogen sulfate commercial name is sulfuric acid, therefore we can write it as concentrated sulfuric acid. Then gives, what is Cr2SO4 thrice? Again here, Cr is chromium, SO4 is sulfate. But we know chromium is having two valencies, 2 and 3. See, sulfate valency is 2, and here the 2 has gone to chromium, so Cr2. But how many sulfates are there? 3 sulfates are there. Therefore, what should be the valency of chromium here? 3, because in writing the formula, what we are doing, we are exchanging the valencies, am I right? Therefore, the valency of chromium should be 3 here. Therefore, it is chromium 3 sulfate. Chromium 3 sulfate, or it can be written as chromic sulfate. When we take the higher valency, the name should end with IC, that chromium becomes chromic. Therefore, chromic sulfate also the correct name. Okay, plus H2O is what? Hydrogen oxide, that is water. Then SO2 is sulfur dioxide. Sulfur is there, yes, and 2 oxygens are there, therefore sulfur dioxide. Hope it's clear. Okay, next one, silver. I'm sorry, it is Ag plus dilute HNO3 gives AgNO3 plus H2O plus NO. What is Ag? We know Ag is silver, plus dilute HNO3. What is HNO3? H is hydrogen, NO3 is nitrate, therefore it is hydrogen nitrate, but its commercial name is nitric acid. Therefore we are taking it as dilute nitric acid. See, we learned HCl is hydrochloric acid, H2SO4 is sulfuric acid, and HNO3 is hydrogen nitrate, but that commercial name is nitric acid. Okay, that gives AgNO3. What is AgNO3? Ag is silver, NO3 is nitrate, therefore silver nitrate. Next one is H2O. We all know hydrogen oxide, that is nothing but water. Then NO, how many oxygens are there? Only one oxygen is there, am I right? Therefore this is known as nitrogen monoxide. Nitrogen monoxide. Okay, so next equation, Cu plus concentrated HNO3 gives CuNO3 twice plus H2O plus NO2. Now we should learn to read it in words. What is Cu? Cu is copper plus con HNO3. What is H? Hydrogen. NO3 is nitrate. Therefore this is hydrogen nitrate, but its commercial name is what? Nitric acid. Since it is concentrated here, concentrated nitric acid. Okay, gives CuNO3 twice. So we know Cu is copper, NO3 is nitrate. Therefore it is copper nitrate, but copper is having two valencies, 1 and 2. So we know nitrate valency is 1. That is why copper is 1. But here there are 2 NO3. Therefore the valency of copper should have been 2. So when copper valency is 2, it is known as copper 2 nitrate or cupric nitrate, because lower valency is 1, higher valency is 2. When we take the higher valency, that should end with IC. Therefore it is cupric nitrate or copper 2 nitrate. Cupric nitrate or copper 2 nitrate. Then H2O, that is hydrogen oxide, that is nothing but water. Then NO2, what is NO2? Nitrogen, 2 oxygens are there. Therefore name of that NO2 is nitrogen dioxide. Okay. Okay, now I hope you understood how to read it. Now I am going to give you 10 equations for you, and you write the answer, and then again I will explain you the answers. Okay. So here are the questions. So 10 questions are there. Now you can pause the video and you can write the answer. You can pause the video. So take your notebook and write down the answer, and then you can come back and resume and you can play the video again. You can continue playing the video. Hope you have done it, and let's go and check the answer. What is the first one? Fe plus O2 gives Fe2O3. What is Fe? Fe is iron, O2 is oxygen, and here it is iron 3 oxide or ferric oxide. In two different ways you can write. Hope you would have got it correct. Let us move on to the second equation. Sorry, KBr plus Cl2, KBr plus Cl2 gives KCl plus Br2. What is KBr? K is potassium, Br is bromide. Therefore, potassium bromide plus chlorine gives potassium chloride plus bromine. Okay. The third equation is BaCl2 plus H2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus HCl. What is BaSO4? Barium chloride plus hydrogen sulfate, that is sulfuric acid, gives barium sulfate plus hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid. Okay. Hope you would have got everything correct. Okay, fourth one, MgCO3 gives MgO plus CO2. What is MgCO3? Magnesium carbonate gives magnesium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Magnesium carbonate gives magnesium oxide plus carbon dioxide. So, fifth one, Cr plus dilute HCl gives CrCl2 plus H2. Cr is chromium, dilute HCl is dilute hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride. CrCl2. So, Cl valency is 1. Here chromium valency is 2 because we know chromium is having variable valency 2 and 3. Since it is CrCl2, since there are two chlorines, the valency of chromium should be 2 here. Therefore, it is chromous chloride or chromium 2 chloride plus hydrogen. Therefore, what is the answer? Chromium plus hydrogen chloride or dilute hydrochloric acid, that gives chromous chloride or chromium 2 chloride plus hydrogen. Okay, next one, Zn plus dilute H2SO4 gives ZnSO4 plus H2. So what is Zn? Zinc. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. ZnSO4 is zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. Okay, next one, Ag plus Con H2SO4 gives AgSO4 plus H2O plus SO2. What is Ag? Silver. Con H2SO4 is hydrogen sulfate or sulfuric acid. AgSO4 is silver sulfate. H2O is water. SO2 is sulfur dioxide. So silver plus hydrogen sulfate or dilute. Here it should be concentrated sulfuric acid. It is not dilute. It should be concentrated sulfuric acid. That gives silver sulfate plus hydrogen oxide, that is water plus sulfur dioxide. So here I made a mistake here. It is not dilute. It should be concentrated sulfuric acid, CON. Okay, eighth one, Cu plus dilute HNO3 gives CuNO3 twice plus H2O plus NO. What is Cu? Copper. What is HNO3? Hydrogen nitrate, that is nitric acid. CuNO3 twice. See, copper is having two valencies, 1 and 2. Since there is NO3 twice, the copper valency should be 2 here. Therefore, it should be copper 2 nitrate or cupric nitrate, because valency 2 is a higher valency of copper. Therefore, cupric nitrate or copper 2 nitrate. H2O is water. NO is nitrogen monoxide, because there is only one oxygen. Therefore, nitrogen monoxide. Therefore, what is the answer? Copper plus dilute nitric acid or hydrogen nitrate, that gives copper 2 nitrate or cupric nitrate plus hydrogen oxide or water plus nitrogen monoxide. Okay, the ninth equation, Mg plus concentrated HNO3 gives MgNO3 twice plus H2O plus NO2. What is Mg? Magnesium. What is HNO3? Hydrogen nitrate or nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid. So Mg, magnesium, NO3 is nitrate, therefore magnesium nitrate, H2O is water, NO2 is nitrogen dioxide. Therefore the answer is magnesium plus concentrated nitric acid or hydrogen nitrate. Again here it is concentrated nitric acid. It is not dilute, it should be concentrated nitric acid. Plus water plus nitrogen dioxide. Okay, the last one, calcium carbonate, CaCO3 plus HCl gives CaCl2 plus H2O plus CO2. What is CaCO3? Calcium carbonate. What is HCl? Hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride. What is CaCl2? Calcium chloride. What is H2O? Water. What is CO2? Carbon dioxide. Therefore the answer is calcium carbonate plus hydrogen chloride gives calcium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. Hope you got all the 10 correct. And if you have not understood it thoroughly, again you watch the video until you get all your doubts clear, or else you can post your questions in the comment section below this video. Hope you enjoyed. You were able to do on your own before I explained everything. Hope you enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching. Until we meet next time, bye bye children.